and reflections. Light, shadows, and reflections. We see how many objects around us on the way to school. We see things like buses, cars, cycles, trees, animals, and sometimes flowers. How do you think we see objects? Think of them places at night time. If it were completely dark, what will you see? Suppose you go inside a completely dark room. Are you able to see any objects in the room? But when you light a candle or a torch, you can see the objects present in the room, isn't it? Without light, things cannot be seen. Light helps us see objects. The torch bulb is an object that gives out light of its own. The sun is another familiar object that gives its own light during the day. Its light allow us to see objects. Objects like the sun that give out or emit light of their own are called luminous objects. What about objects like a chair, a painting, or a shoe? We see these when light from a luminous objects like the sun, a torch, or an electric light falls on these and then travels towards our eyes. Transparent, opaque, and translucent objects. Recall our grouping objects as opaque, transparent, or translucent in chapter 4. If we cannot see through an object at all, it is an opaque object. If you are able to see clearly through an object, it is allowing light to pass through it and is transparent. There are some objects through which we can see but not very clearly. Such objects are known as translucent. Look around yourself and collect as many objects as you can. An eraser, plastic, scale, pen, pencil, notebook, single sheet of paper, tracing paper, or a piece of cloth. Try to look at something far away through each of these objects. Is light from a far away object able to travel to your eye through any of the objects? Record your observation in the table. We see that a given object or a material could be transparent, translucent, or opaque, depending on whether it allows light to pass through it completely, partially, or not at all. Thank you.